welcome to the Magical Mystery Marketplace. Oh my gosh, it's so great to be here. So happy to see all of you who are coming in the room right now. Oh, there you are. Okay. Hi, everyone. Um, I am here with the fabulous Honoreo. Oh my gosh,
Hi,
it's
everybody.
Honoreo from Parlour of Wonders.
Long time no
Um,
see.
Long time no see. So welcome. Let me just do my little spiel. Welcome to the Magical Mystery Marketplace. Magical Mystery Marketplace takes place every Sunday, except for the first Sunday of the month, and we're not having one next week, but usually every Sunday at 6 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Mountain, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, right after the live Magic Q&A tea party, and it streams over Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Join us for this weekly get-together that's a little bit of a fun magical hangout. We get to talk about magic together, a little bit of spell school. We're going to tell you how to do different spells with the stuff that we highlight, and a whole lot of witchy QVC. Each week, I bring on a special co-host from the Parlour of Wonders. We pick a special topic, and then we feature some of the amazing products we have at the Parlour of Wonders and show you how to use them in your magical practice. Every week, it's a surprise as to what the spotlight items are going to be. And for everyone watching, there's a flash sale on the featured products. You'll not only have fun, you'll save money too. This week, our topic is Norse magic, and your discount code is at the ticker at the bottom of the screen. If you use the code Thor's Hammer, you'll get 15% off any of the spotlighted items now through September 12th. And if you purchase any of the spotlighted items during the live stream, you are eligible for the raffle, the giveaway that we have at the end. We're going to be giving away one of the spotlighted items to one lucky person, and we do it each and every week. So if you're a member of the Coven, at the Good Witch level or higher, guess what? You get some extra special stuff. You get an additional discount and an additional entry into the giveaway if you purchase during the live stream. Just check your email. If you're a Coven member, check your email or go to my Patreon page and you'll see the special discount code there. And if you want to find out how to get in on the Coven, you can join me too. Just go to coven.vip. Now, here's a little secret. These coupons, the coupon for the Coven and the coupon that we have for you guys watching, everybody watching Thor's Hammer, it works on everything in the Norse magic category. That means all of the rune sets, all of the books, all of the talismans, and more. So we're going to be spotlighting some particular items, but if you go to Parlour of Wonders, you go to shop and you look at the Norse magic category, you'll see all the things, and this coupon will work on all of them. Now, make sure to subscribe to Madame Pamita on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter, and click the notifications bell so you get notified when we go live. All right. So today, my guest, my co-host, not my guest, you're my co-host. This is Parlour of Wonders co-host, is Honoreo. Honoreo is an amazing, he is a walking library. He knows so much about magic. You are always an asset when we come. I mean, even at work, I'm like, what do you know about this? And he's like, blah, 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 blah. And he tells me everything. I'm like, what? You're like walking Wikipedia of magic. And
Wikipedia. Wikipedia.
Wikipedia. But you know all about different magical systems. You're so knowledgeable. You're knowledgeable about areas where I may not be knowledgeable. We share information. I mean, you are just like so much fun to work with because we always have fun talking about that. Now, I want to share something though. You guys, when you chat, type into the chat on Twitter, on Facebook, or on YouTube, we can bump it over here. Tomorrow is Honoreo's birthday. He's finally going to be 21. I can take him to a bar now. So I want you all to wish Honoreo a happy birthday in the chat, and we're going to put those happy birthday messages up, you guys.
Thank you.
It's his birthday tomorrow. He's going to be 21.
You don't look at the or 18 yet.
Oh, happy birthday. We're going to have a little celebration. We're working tomorrow. You have to work on your birthday still. But we're going to have a little celebration at work tomorrow. We're going to have a lunch, a birthday lunch, and you get to pick the place. I know what you're going to pick. You're going to pick Chipotle.
No.
I hate
Well,
you.
maybe, I don't know.
Just to torture me. Anyway, wish Honoreo happy birthday. We'll put those birthday messages up in the chat. Thanks you guys so much for being
Thank
here.
you. Thank you,
Um,
everybody.
Helen says happy birthday, Honoreo.
Happy 21.
Jen says happy birthday. All right. So while you guys are wishing happy birthday to Honoreo, I think if you're like me and you're 59, I think people probably believe you're 21. I would like go, oh yeah, he's 21.
Yeah,
He
it's
does,
all that
he does a lot
glamour
of
magic.
skincare. He looks good.
Glamour magic.
All right, so let's introduce the products that we're going to be having while you guys are wishing a happy birthday. I'm going to introduce the products that we're going to be having. We have only an hour because I got to jump down to Orange County right after this. So I want to make sure we get to everything. So we're going to be, the featured items are, we're going to be talking about the bone rune set. So these beautiful bone runes that are on real bone, gorgeous, beautiful. We're going to be talking about to give strength and courage bone charm necklace. We've got a bone thing going on. Amethyst Amethyst gemstone rune set is another featured product. Beautiful amethyst gemstone rune set. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Love it. Icelandic Wayfinder Rune amulet, the Seer. We're going to talk about that a little bit. The domovic house gnome candle. What? He's Slavic. Yeah, but we're going to talk about the Nisse and the Tomten, and he could really stand in for a Nisse or Tomten if you're going to work in that way. And that is a Norse concept.
Or a troll.
Or
right?
troll. Yeah. Or
Yeah.
gnome. Gnomes, elves, trolls, all those Scandinavian things. We're also going to be talking about Norse Divination, this book, Norse Divination. Wild Soul Runes. Love this book. I'm obsessed with this book. And Laura Valeda Vesta is amazing, the author. She's just the most lovely person you would ever meet. And the Winter Seer Animal Oracle deck. We got to bring an Oracle deck in there. And last thing, we'll be talking about what? Oh, sorry. There we go. Those birds fly any which way. And the free ebook, 7 Secrets to Supercharge Your Spell Work. So if you stick around, you don't even have to buy anything. We'll give you a free ebook. We'll tell you how to get it. All right. So what we like to do is we like to ask a question of you guys, and then we reveal the items. So we're gonna oh yes, and thank you for putting that, all the highlighted products, everything that we're talking about, plus some other items that we don't have a chance to talk about, are all on sale. Thor's Hammer is the code, and you'll get 15% off. Coven members, you have a special secret code that will give you 20% off. And Coven members, if you buy now, you'll also get an extra entry into the giveaway. So any of the items, this is the whole Norse items. That link, that QR code will take you to Norse items, and you can put everything in your shopping cart and get a discount on it. So we're going to talk about these things. While we're talking about them, I throw out a question to you guys, and you can type them in the comments, and then we'll look at them after we go through the description of the items. So first thing we're going to be looking at is the bone rune set. And my question for you guys is, and you too, Honoreo, do you work with bones in your practice? Do you work with bones in your practice at all? Any kind of bones? Honoreo, do you?
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was waiting for the first thing to pop up. Sorry. I do. Sometimes. Well, I became a vegetarian, but I was initiated in what's considered an ATR, like Afro-Caribbean religion. So we did some work with bones, and I respect I still get some pieces if they were like ethically sourced, like from like a lot of people get roadkill and stuff like that, and they clean it up. That's their business. So I'll get a specimen like that I would like to work with, and just to tap into that the energy of that animal or the messaging of that, and I have a bone set also. So
Yeah.
every
Well,
now and then, every so often.
well,
And for magic.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I work with Baba Yaga, and with Baba Yaga, the bones are like her thing. That's like her jam. So I do eat meat, and so I save the bones when I do eat meat. Sometimes, not all the time, but I'll save the bones if they're particularly interesting bones, I'll save them and I'll work with them, put them on my altar, leave them as an offering. It's a wonderful way. So if you have deities or spirits that you work with that like bones, then that's another way you can definitely work with bones. Bones also connect us to the ancestors. This is a Slavic ancestral practice, and also many other traditions. Bones are a way to connect to the ancestors. Traditionally, back in history, we would take those bones out and then we would put them on the altar and then rebury them. So the idea of working with bones, and this goes back to like prehistoric times, working with bones and magic. So let's talk about these bone runes, which I'm going to show one by one as we go, because it's kind of hard to show them all at once. But here's what I got to say about them. You can call on the wisdom of the ancestors with this rune set crafted from ethically sourced water buffalo bone. It's Mercury retrograde. I am allowed to show things upside down. This bone rune set will be the perfect addition to your set of divination tools. And in particular, if you're working, like a great way to work with this would be if I want messages from my ancestors, would be a terrific way to work. Working with bone is an ancient way to connect to the wisdom of the ancestors. You will feel their energy flowing through this bone rune set, handcrafted from ethically sourced water buffalo bone. This complete set of the Elder Futhark plus an additional blank rune. The Elder Futhark is the oldest known runes and date from around between 150 and 800 Common Era, and were first used by Germanic tribes in northern Germany, Norway, Sweden, and Denmark. Rune stones have a powerful and magical history and hold strong divinatory powers. Here's our blank one. The origin of the word rune stems from the Germanic word for mystery or secret. Runes are used to connect to one's higher self, inner guidance, and intuition as a method of fortune telling what the future may hold and offering advice. So the set includes 25 runes made from water buffalo bone, carved, and they come in this velveteen storage bag. So does anyone work with, here's my Wunyo. Do you know I have runes on my wrists? There's Wunyo.
I love it. Yeah.
There's Degas on my wrist. Yeah. Here's Degas. So yes, if you like to work with runes and you want to have a particular cool set, I mean, they have a really wonderful, smooth feel to them. They're just really wonderful to work with. I love them.
One of the things also with runes in particular is that they, in mythology, they're said to have been revealed to Odin, or and it's really a way to connect with like higher beings, whether you call it gods or whatever you want to call it, not just your ancestors, but also kind of connect to that sacred wisdom, which you can use that, and also use them as the talisman on their own, like or amulet as well, I should say, and put them around like spell work. We can talk a little bit more about that later.
Yeah, we have another rune set that we're gonna be looking at, the Amethyst one. But yes, that's most definitely a way you can work with them. I like the idea of working with the bone runes because bones connect to the ancestors or to that real ancient practice, of working with bones. But most certainly it is about connecting to the gods or the deities or your divine upper world, the upper world and the world tree energy. And I love the runes because they are, I want to say they have such faceted meaning to me. Don't you find that when you work with the runes, it's not like direct, to me, a tarot card is much more direct. An oracle card is even more direct. But runes still hold mystery, even when you know them and understand them. They just really, they really have this kind of like.
I think it's because we don't know for certain things about the runes that it makes it even more magical. Because a lot of it will come from personal gnosis, which is kind of like when we're talking about that's the book that we're gonna read, the Wild Soul Runes.
Larva Vesta.
She talks a lot about personal gnosis, right? And a lot of magic is, it could be unverified personal gnosis or just personal gnosis of your experience with things, that it's not necessarily in a book, because a lot of stuff also throughout history has been eliminated by the Christian church and other,
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
and but there's a lot of um, information hidden, hidden in plain sight, I should say, right?
Yeah,
And you just
yeah.
get to tap into it. Fun fact about the word weird. The word weird comes uh,
Keep pulling that one.
from
Yeah.
the web of weird,
Yes.
the weird sisters, which is what Shakespeare named the witches in Macbeth. The word weird comes from that. It's like fate, the fates
Remember
as
I
well.
told you he was Wikipedia, walking Wikipedia? There you go. Don't get into a bar bet with him about magic because you'll lose. He'll know the answer. Um, so, weird, WYRD, is the ancient Norse word for this web of magic. And it's kind of like saying the force, if you were looking from Star Wars terminology, or this energy that's between, or the magic, the ether, whatever you want to call it. But that's where our word WEIRD, weird, comes from. It's
Which
not
we demonize the word and turn it
yeah,
into something like, "Oh, you're strange," or
bad,
something
weird,
something
yeah,
like that. Yeah,
odd. Yeah.
yeah.
So wonderful. So, all right, do any of you work with bones in your practice? Let's check those comments. Anybody work with bones? Nope, says Shannon, don't do it.
But they're about to.
Helen says, well, maybe it's time to start. No, but I've done some art that has bones in them. They've always fascinated me. Yeah, well, if you are interested and intrigued, that's a great sign that working with bones would be great. Dia says, not me. I've never thought of it. Yeah, I think working with bones and magic is probably pan folk magic, right? It goes to all folk magic practices. I don't think there's a folk magic practice that doesn't. Sinlook says, I haven't. If you look
Yeah,
at,
and I think so. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say, just I
No,
think it really exists in all.
yeah, because it's what's inside of us, right? It's like when we think about bones, it's like the core of our being, right? And I think when we touch, it's kind of creepy to some people because it's obviously it's a dead, it's part of like a dead animal or being or whatever. But it's also the mystique of it. It's like, oh, this was once part of a full being, right? And it has all this magical abilities, as well as like information, as well as energies that it can tap into.
Yeah. Catherine says, I have a dagger with a bone handle. Yeah.
I
Bone is
love it.
used. If we look at like up until the invention of plastics, which was in the 20th century, we see bone used a lot just for material things. Whale bone, corsets, for example, would have baleen in them, not bone, but animal parts of animals were used in all kinds of things, glue and all kinds of stuff. So this idea that I think we have gotten distance from it because plastic, but my gosh, I'd rather have a bone thing than a plastic thing, because just to be nice to Mother Earth,
And
no
it's it,
plastic in
yeah.
that.
And the recycling, like, I mean, a lot of Buddhist practices use bone bowls and stuff like that. And I mean, it's kind of, again, it's a culturally creepy to certain people, but in general, it is a way of reusing, and
Yeah.
natural recycling also, and
Yeah.
using all like you eat the animal, and then you don't just toss the bones. You use the
Yeah.
bones for something
Every
else. You
part.
use the
Yeah.
fur for something else, the pelt or whatever, right? So
Well, speaking of bone, we have the To Give Courage bone charm necklace. Now, this is not the only bone talisman that we have. We've got like over 20 of them, but I wasn't going to bring in all 20. So I just picked one that I thought was cute that most people would like, to give strength and courage. So my question for you guys is out there, put it in the chat. What do you need strength and courage to face in your life right now? Like, what do you have to face something? I need strength and courage to face. What do you need strength and courage for right now in your life? Look at this. Yeah. What do you need strength and courage for right now? So look at this bone charm. So if you're facing big obstacles that require you to step up, empower this talisman to give strength and courage to meet the challenges ahead. Whenever you feel afraid, it's good to bring some spiritual aid. And this bone charm necklace has the old Icelandic symbol to give strength and courage in just these cases. It's a bind rune symbol.
Yeah.
This charm is made in Tibet and is hand carved on ethically sourced yak bone. Each one is unique and hand carved, and it's a natural talisman. And the powerful symbol is on the front. And if you get more than one and you're like, what is this one for? Look on the back. It's carved in the back to give strength and courage so that you know exactly what your talisman is for. Each one is ready to wear, and it comes on a 24-inch antiqued bronze link chain. So it's ready to wear. You don't have to find a chain for it. You know what I can't stand? Pet peeve of mine, when you buy a talisman and then you have to find a chain for it. Does that drive you crazy too? I mean, you could put this on a leather thong or do anything you wanted to do on it, but just the fact that it comes ready to wear is a big thing for me.
Yeah.
I have so many things that are like, oh, I just need that extra piece to make it a thing that I can use. And it's like, oh my gosh, I'm so thankful when things are ready to go. Amp up the power of this talisman by anointing with a drop of supreme confidence oil every time you wear it. There are 20, I think that we have 20 other unique charms in this collection, and you might want to pick more than one, and they're all on sale. The coupon is going to work on all of them. When you need a special dose of magic, or you can wear more than one for daily protection and blessings. I mean, you could even take this and put it on a keychain if you wanted, or add it to a charm bag. I mean, there's lots of things that you can do with this for sure. The charm measures 1.25 inches in diameter. You can see how big it is. It's nice size. Unisex. Anybody can wear it. Super cute. And it's got Sinlook says, I just bought the success one. Wonderful. Yeah, we've got lots of different ones. So this is strength and courage. We've got success, good luck. So what do you guys need strength and courage for? What do you need strength and courage for in your life, Honoreo?
Oh my gosh, waking up every morning.
I think you need this.
No, I mean, to be honest, uh, you know, to keep, to keep up activism, and
Oh my
have
gosh.
resilience, and especially right now with every, our political climate and everything that's going on, and sometimes you don't have that strength to kind of like, oh my gosh. So it really helps. And I was going to mention that you can really tap into also. You mentioned that they're made from yak bone, so you can look up what the yak signifies, right? And then tap into the energy of that animal. Thank it for offering,
100%.
because
Yeah.
you didn't kill it, you didn't, and it's ethically sourced, but you want to still have that respect, just like when we go into a sacred grove or somewhere and you want to thank the spirits of the land, etc.
Yeah.
I was going to mention also that with those you can, if with the oil, because it's handmade and it's natural ingredients, if the ink goes a little bit away, you can still re-put it, like I got that question once, and I sent it to the client and they were able to do it too. So they're very resistant. They're not plastic. They won't, get damaged or anything. So yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. And
you
if
can,
you could
like a
probably,
stain, like a
yeah,
bone stain, you can use, and then
yeah,
and then clean it.
maybe
Yeah,
even like, I would sort of test it out, but maybe like a Sharpie and then wipe it off the surface and it
yeah,
will stick in
yeah.
there,
It
something
works
like
like a
that.
charm. It works like a charm.
Well, I think of like absolutely like facing like, don't let the bastards grind you down. It's like if you're
Mhm.
facing like a tough situation, Benny says willpower. Yeah, this is so good. Absolutely. I saw another comment up there. Oh, Catherine says to buy my first house. So intimidating, right? Oh my gosh, to step into that world where everybody's talking about these jargon and you don't know that. Yeah, to be able to come in with courage and authority.
Oh
Galadriel
no,
says strength and courage to get in a relationship again. Yeah, that can take strength and courage to get out into the dating world, or looking for a job can
for
also feel
sure.
like that. Dia says, I signed up to go ziplining on my birthday. I could definitely use some strength and courage for that.
Oh, it's so much fun. It's so much fun. It's so much fun to do it. Yeah.
Oh
But you
my
do need
gosh.
you do need strength. Yeah, and
Yeah, I
courage.
mean, just like, to face the day, right? If you're in a world where people are hating on you, strength and courage is a good thing, you know? You're in a world where you see messages that are ugly messages. This is a strength and courage to keep on keeping on. I
Yeah.
love that. Okay, let's keep going because I got to get out of here. I got to get out of here in 35 minutes. All right. So we're going to go on to our next one. Thanks so much, you guys, for your comments. I love those comments. All right. So we're going to be talking about the Amethyst gemstone rune set. Where is it? Oh, here it is. So I'm going to ask you guys out there, what's your favorite gemstone that you like to work with? Is it amethyst or is it something else? What do you like to work with? So what do we use amethyst for? We have a whole array of gemstone rune sets. I mean, there are lots of them. We have green tree agate, we have tiger's eye, we have rose quartz. We might be out of because of rose last week. We have golly gee, what else do we have? I can't think off the top of my head. We got a bunch of them though. Probably got 20 different styles. So this is the amethyst one, but all of the rune sets are going to be on sale. So amethyst is used, so you can pick a rune set that has the energy that you want to bring in. So amethyst is used to calm energies, encourage faithful love, bring balance, and transform negativity into loving energy. Oh my gosh, isn't that a lovely thing to bring in to your practice? This amethyst gemstone rune set will be the perfect addition to your set of divination tools. Amethyst is also used to enhance creativity, invite a faithful love, or heal living things. Oh my gosh, healing stone, big time. Yeah. Um, it calms stress, it calms hyperactivity. Oh, I need that one. Too much going on. Um,
Yeah, it's a crown of it.
um, it and obsessiveness. Oh, this is to heal and calm obsessiveness. Hey, for that person who wanted to do the work on their partner to get them to stop looking at obsessively at Twitter, amethyst, right? It's excellent at bringing in balance, and you can use it to bring in deeper commitments of love. So
It
this
was
is the
oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say this is a complete set of the 24 Elder Futhark plus an additional blank rune. And we know what those are about because we talked about those before. Now you can say what you need to say.
So no, that fun fact that it is kind of like in ancient times it was used for to prevent getting drunk.
Oh yeah.
So it is used for also for people that have problems with alcohol, like struggle with alcoholism. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me saying that word today. Uh, and so it is a good healing stone for that. And I love amethyst, like for transmuting, energy and transforming. You can make an elixir with it as well. You can put them, if you've taken the elixir class and and know how to make an elixir. Obviously, you cannot put this directly in water and just drink it. You have to put something in between, and but there are some techniques to do that. And Pam, I think you have a class on that, right?
Yes. So if you
A gem,
have the
yeah,
love, I think it's the love potions class. I talk about making a gem elixir in that class. So you
yeah.
can set this like if you have your water and let me pull a rune. Oh, I want to bring more breakthroughs into my life. So I'm going to use Degas and I'm going to put that stone next to my water. They're going to be gentle breakthroughs, healing breakthroughs, loving breakthroughs because it's amethyst. And I can put that next to my water for 15 minutes and let it infuse my water with that energy. And then I drink.
Yeah. And you can
Mm.
combine, like, let's say for 3 or 4 runes and put them in a pattern, and then
Oh my gosh, you could do, and if you had rune sets of different gems, you could bring that in. I mean, the possibilities are endless. I could do a whole class on that. That's why you're the
there you go.
brains, baby. That's why you're the brains of this
There you go.
organization. So
Hashtag TM.
love what came in and let me know that we have black agate, lapis lazuli, carnelian, moss agate, sunstone, tiger's eye, rainbow moonstone, peach moonstone, and I think we have tree agate too. Isn't one of the ones green tree agate? Maybe tree agate, green tree
I
agate.
think so. I think
Yeah.
so.
All right. So, what is your favorite gemstone, you guys? Tell me your favorite gemstone. I want to know. What do you like working with? Aquamarine and carnelian. Catherine, we have a carnelian set. You're in luck. You can get it for 15%. Sunstone. Vicky, we have a sunstone set, I think. You can get that for health and strength. Beautiful. I love it. Helen says tiger eye rune set is beautiful. Yeah, it is really beautiful. Yeah, they're so gorgeous. They're so cute to work with. Absolutely. Sinlook says, I have tiger eye runes. I know they're so beautiful. Think about using them to empower your water, your magical water. It's such a lovely way to work. I love that idea. Anybody else? Black tourmaline, says Benny. Beautiful. I love that. Get rid of that negativity, right? Anybody else? Oh, tree agate and green aventurine and clear quartz too. There we go. All of the sets. Thank you so much. We got all kinds. We got lots. So you can get your favorite kind and get it at a discount. Joanna says, I'll be buying more from you soon. And hello, Love Witch. You've got fans out there, Love Witch. Of course you do. I have rose quartz rooms, says Dia. Yeah, those are beautiful. So gorgeous. All right, let's talk about anybody else with gemstone thing they want to share. All right, let's talk about the Icelandic Wayfinder Rune Amulet. The Icelandic Wayfinder Rune Amulet can be carried while traveling or whenever you need empowerment, protection, or my favorite way to work for it, when you're feeling lost in your life. I don't know the way to get there. I don't know how I'm going to get there. I want to get there, but I don't know how to get there. Wayfinder Rune. This is your ticket. So the Vegvisir Wayfinder Stave Bind Rune is used to help you your way and help you find your way and protect you from harm. Traditionally, its purpose is to aid its bearer through rough weather, helping whoever carries it to find his way home in unfamiliar surroundings. Its original manuscript declares that if this sign is carried, one will never lose one's way in storms or bad weather, even when the way is not known. The Wayfinder has been called a runic compass due to its appearance of having points resembling the cardinal directions. Around the stave-bind runes are the rune spell protection from defeat. Carry this amulet whenever you are traveling, you need protection, you are feeling lost or directionless, you want to be victorious, or you are experiencing storms in your life. Like this is not just about literal storms. This is about, a chaotic life and you want to make your way through that chaos. This Icelandic Wayfinder Rune Amulet is made. Oh, I didn't ask the question. Where in your life right now could you use some guidance in finding your way? Do you need some guidance in finding your way? The Icelandic Wayfinder Rune Amulet is made of solid iron zinc alloy, and it's stamped on both sides. So both sides have the Vegvisir on it. And it comes in this removable plastic protective case. Comes like that, but you can take it out. I like taking it out and having the metal, but you can leave it in there if you want to protect it. It's 1 3/4 inches in diameter, so it's nice and big. It's about the size of a silver dollar for folks in the States. Pretty big.
A little bigger, yeah, even.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like the size of a silver dollar. It's big. And it's such a fun, cool thing that you can just carry in your pocket or, it's so easy to just throw in your wallet, carry in your pocket. It's so sturdy and heavy. It's very thick and heavy. So it's lovely to just you can just throw it around,
You
kick it
can
around.
knock somebody out with it. I was gonna
Only you
say
would think of
that,
that.
yeah, so you can use it like it is big enough to like you can get a slim candle and put some intention there, like what is your like whatever you want to find your way or breakthrough, also as well. And you can stamp it somewhere probably, like if you're, like if you're into baking cookies and stuff like that, even though it's not for food, but I'm just saying but you can stamp it has like some sort of thing that you will get that impression on it, or you could like put it on a piece of paper and like use the little pencil technique
Right?
and
The
carry that if
rubbing,
you don't, yeah, if you can't carry like the whole coin. I think also when like we lose things as well, like for spells for like lost objects and lost people and stuff like that, you can use it. So it's a very multifaceted, multi-talented, multitasking.
Yeah, it really has this wonderful heft. Like it feels like a silver dollar. It feels very heavy and solid, and you could carry it in your wallet. You could rub it. You could hold it and focus on an intention and rub it. Like Honoreo said, you could put it on. You could put a candle on top of it, and then with beeswax, you can peel off the beeswax
Yeah.
easily. If you are doing a bigger candle spell, but part of the candle spell is about finding your way or, you know, getting back something or someone, or you're going to be traveling and you want to be safe, then you can put this on there. I mean, I love it as like something to carry with you when you're
Hmm.
traveling. You know, it's such a
Yeah.
great
Keep
travel
it on
towel.
your car also, so you don't get lost. So you don't get
Oh
lost
yeah,
and stuff
put
like
it
that.
in your
Yeah.
glove
And put in
compartment.
your or in your luggage. You know,
Oh
if you feel.
yeah, get more than one and put it in your luggage.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what people had to say. Where could you use some guidance in your life, some direction in your life? What's it for you guys? Career and work after 60, wonderful for that. Yeah, like you don't know where you're going to go or what you're going to do. This is a great talisman to bring into that. Sinlook says life and love. Yes, finding that person, finding the things that you need to find, right? So good. Um, Oh my gosh, seemed like you could use it as a good luck coin for lottery scratch offs. I won't say no. That's a great idea. I'm gonna find my way to a full bank account. That's a good. That's it. Why not? You know, I always say try things. You know, it's like that's a great idea. You could try it out. I love those ideas. All right, let's talk about our beeswax domovic house gnome. Oh my gosh, is he not? Look at that guy. Doesn't he look friendly and cute? He is the cutest. I love him. All right. So let me ask you guys, do you work with any spirits of the land? Do you work with any spirits of the land? Spirits of the earth. That's what I think of, these little gnomes and elves. They're earthly spirits. They're spirits, but they're earthly spirits. So the beeswax domovic house gnome candle is the perfect way to invite the blessings of the Slavic house spirit, the domovic, into your home. But hey, I'm not going to say no to using it off label and inviting a Nise, a Tomte Nise, a Tontu, any of the little spirits and Scandinavian magic. If it could even be like the Menehune in Hawaii. I mean, it's any little humanoid spirit that is a powerful and protective ancestral spirit. Oh my gosh, you could use this to invite them, honor them, work with them. So if you have spirits that you work with and you want to have a little way to honor them. Now, a great thing about this candle that I love is that you can use it to make a domovic altar, or you could make a tomte or nise altar. You could use it to honor these land spirits, give them little offerings. He's like the perfect size. He's just the right size. He is adorable. He's standing there with his little bare feet, his toes sticking out. He's got a human-sized pipe next to him. He's got a human-sized jar that he's sort of leaning up against, and he has this long cap on, like a long stocking cap on his head, and his long flowing beard. He is just could not be cuter.
Super
So,
cute. Yeah.
so the Nise Tomte and Tomte Nise or Tontu are mythological creatures from Nordic folklore. And today they're typically associated with the winter solstice and the Christmas season. They're generally described as being short, having a long white beard, and wearing a conical or knit cap in gray, red, or some other bright color. They often have an appearance somewhat similar to that of a garden gnome. The Nise is one of the most familiar creatures of Scandinavian folklore, and he's appeared in many works of Scandinavian literature. And with the popular romanticization and collection of folklore during the 19th century, the Nise gained popularity. The Nise Tomte was also imagined as a small elderly man. Size varies from a few inches to about half the height of an adult man, often with a full beard, dressed in the traditional farmer garb. So he's like really the Domovic's cousin, you know. Um, it would consist of pullover wool and tunic belted at the waist and knee breeches with stockings. This was still the common male dress in rural Scandinavia in the 17th century, giving an indication of when the idea of the Nise spread. However, There are also folk tales where he's believed to be a shapeshifter, able to take a shape far larger than an adult man, and other tales where the Nisi is believed to have a single eye, one eye in the middle of his head. In modern Denmark, Nisi are often seen as beardless, wearing gray and red woolens with a red cap. Since Nisi are thought to be skilled in illusions and sometimes able to make themselves invisible, one was unlikely to get more than a brief glimpse of him, no matter what he looked like. Norwegian folklore states that he has 4 fingers and sometimes with pointed ears and eyes reflecting light in the dark, like those of a cat. So if you work with Nisei Tomten or any of the land spirits and you want to get, or domovic, you can get this candle and you can get it for 15% off. And you can use a color that corresponds to your intention. Red for love, pink for romance, family, or friendship, black for banishing or protection, green for fertility and prosperity, blue for tranquility or healing, purple for power or mastery, yellow for luck or happiness, orange for removing blocks, brown for stability, and white for blessing or any other purpose. Now you can dress the candle with spirit guide oil and then sprinkle with juniper powder before lighting to honor your spirits. And you could place this candle on an altar dedicated to your house spirit or your farm spirit and place it next to a beeswax happy house candle to add even more blessings to your home. And you could also dress it with magnetic attraction oil and sprinkle with calamus root powder to bring in what you desire. So let's see those comments. Do any of you work with spirits of the land? Do you have any work with spirits of the land? Oh, love what says, I keep this candle on my altar and it makes me so happy. When I need to find something around the house, I leave a small offering for it. Oh my gosh, that is the best way to work. That is so good. Yeah. Oh, Sinlook says I need to learn more. Well, I've got a whole article on the domovic that you can learn about the domovic for sure. Dia says, me too. Yeah, well, there's an article up on the Parlour of Wonders. If you look in the blog under Learn, look in the blog. You can find article about the domovic, but he is a magical guy to work with. And this could be a great start to working with these beautiful land spirits, is to invite them in with this candle. Anything you want to say about this, Honoreo?
Yeah, no, that I mean, that type of spirit exists in many different cultures, and it is also that you don't have to be Slavic to use the candle or if you're practicing Norse magic, you can
Yeah.
there are many types of entities or spirits like that you can offer, and there are spirits of the land or spirits of the house as well that I mean what the love witch says is very true. Like you can have them and ask for help when something gets lost. Usually the belief is that when something gets lost is house gnomes or elves or something taking the the brownies or something,
Yeah.
taking
Yeah.
taking stuff and especially like jewels or like chains and stuff like that. And when you're trying to find something, you want to appeal to them as well, which is kind of like milk and honey is like a good offering, grains as well,
For the
tobacco,
Yeah,
like
for the little Tomten, they love a saucer of milk, but you leave it outside. They're considered to be they wander around outside in
hmm
nature, the Tomte. But yeah, super cute and fun to work with. And if you feel called to work with him, this is a great way you can set it up as a statue and never burn it, or you could burn it
hmm
as an offering. So it's lots of ways that you can work with it. Lots of people use these statues or use these like statues because not a lot of statues exist of the Domovic or the Tomte. And so it's like a nice thing. Plus it's like cute. I mean, it could really be cute and seasonal and a great gift to give people for the holidays. If you start thinking about shopping for the holidays, I know it's a little early, but oh, Catherine says I work with local water spirits and the spirits of the wind. I love that. I love that. So good. All right, our next is our Norse Divination book. And now I'm going to ask you a question, guys out there and following along. What unusual forms of divination have you tried? Unusual, meaning not a pendulum or a tarot deck or an oracle deck. What other kinds of divination have you done? All right, so this is Norse Divination, Illuminating Your Path with the Wisdom of the Gods by Gypsy Elaine Teague. So this is about working with the Norse pantheon, so Norse gods. So journey into the Norse pantheon to uncover the secrets of your past, present, and future. Reveal your life's path in a brand new way with Norse Divination, the only book designed around the Nordic gods themselves rather than the Futhark. Although concise, through concise yet enlightening analyses of these deities and their relationships to each other, you'll unlock answers to your deepest questions and find more happiness and success. It's an excellent primer on Norse mythology. So if, I have a lot of people saying, oh, I want to learn more about Norse mythology. There's a lot of legends and stories. So where do I begin? Well, this is a great beginner, book also for that. If you're curious about the Norse pantheon, you can do that. If you're curious about divination, that's also a great entry point as well. And it teaches you how to easily create your own 36-piece divination set and use it to explore the gods and goddesses' beliefs, customs, loves, and deaths. Each deity, along with important mythological items, has a dedicated chapter outlining who they are, what their role is, and how they can help you divine the best course of action in any scenario. Featuring clear and thorough instruction on how to read all 36 pieces in their past, present, and future positions, Norse Divination helps you harness hidden knowledge and forge a unique practice. So this is not runes. This is not runes. So it's not a rune book, even though you might think, oh, it's about using the runes as connections to the gods and goddesses, using your own, like a different understanding of those. So have you tried any unique forms of divination? Benny says, I've tried the voice box or telephone to the dead with great results. That is a blast from my past, Benny, because I'm going to say maybe 20 years ago, 15, 20 years ago, I got to hear this, and I was acquainted with somebody who was doing this work, and it was fascinating. It was fascinating. I want to know more, Benny, because I didn't get a chance to talk to anybody, but I did listen to tapes of other people's, and it was blowing my mind. Dia says, I've been studying Chinese metaphysics divination tools called Qimendungia and Bazi. Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. Anybody else have an unusual form of divination? Pop it into the chat and let us know. Anything you want to say about this?
No, so I was mentioning earlier, so it's kind of like a connection to getting to connect with the deities and through the runes, which is also kind of like a mnemonic device, right, to connect to that deity. I wanted to say too that and this is because we're talking about the topic of Norse. I think it's relevant that unfortunately there's a lot of people that associate runes with a particular group of people that have been doing a lot of bad things, but that's not the origins of runes. So it shouldn't stop you from studying the origin, the origins of runes and how you can use them, because a lot of people conflate, oh, if I use runes I believe in this. No, that's not the,
we can
that would
say
be
what it is. White supremacist.
yeah, exactly. I just don't, I just don't want to give it a lot of airtime, but yes, it is. I've been using runes since I was like in my very teens in magic, and they are super super useful and helpful, and you should really invest in the time to learn from proper sources, obviously, and to respect it as it is, and to dismiss all this, as you say, like white supremacists and racist people that are
White
out there
supremacists will use
taking
anything,
everything from
Christianity,
yeah.
everything. They'll use anything to forward their agenda. So I think it's important actually to reclaim these things in their true form, and without that, because if you abandon something and go, I mean, this is a smaller issue, but definitely an issue in Slavic magic where there's Rodnovery, and Rodnovery is white supremacist, patriarchal bullshit, basically.
Mhm.
And to say they're using some of the components, but fashioning them in a way that forwards their own means. So it's important that we actually do reclaim these things, and we work with these things in ways that are not supremacist and are not oppressive and are not divisive, but are actually the true the true essence of these tools, because if we abandon it and let it go to the white supremacists, then I think it's terrible. That's a
Yeah, it's
terrible thing.
basically giving over the power to them, really.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to mention that. I know it's not the topic itself, but it's on
Sinlook
topic.
says, yeah, well, it's something to address. I mean, I'm so used to thinking in the way of like, that's not a part of my understanding of this magic, because I was around this magic before the white supremacists came in.
Hmm.
So it doesn't even really occur to me until I'm confronted with it. But I do think we need to address it, because it has been a big problem, big-ish problem in Norse magic. But we want to see who is not, and actually reclaim it from them and use it in the way that it was intended, not this new thing that was invented in the 1990s. Really is when we started seeing that happening. Before that, we never saw that. All of a sudden, white supremacists like, hey, I can use this thing, just like they're using Christianity, just like they're using anything else, and twisting it to
Yeah,
to their own twisted
yeah,
ideology. It's like, forget it. So I usually don't think about it in that way, but it is definitely, that's why it's important to practice these things in the way that they were intended to. Yeah, exactly. Dia says, like, Hitler used a swastika and made it get negative connotation. When in India Hindu religion, it means good fortune. And it's also in Slavic magic too. We see
hmm,
pre 20th century patterns with Svarog, which is the sun, and it's a swastika. But now you can't have that, because obviously it's very sensitive and hurtful. So we have to be mindful of it. I wouldn't walk around wearing a swastika, because I know that for the vast majority of people, they're going to have an opinion or a thought about it that isn't what it is. So it's a
yeah.
shame. It's a real shame. But I think as time passes, perhaps it will come back. But I don't think now is the time. Like, I don't think now, especially now, it's not
Yeah,
the
yeah,
time.
especially depending on where you are too. Like in India, you will see a lot of images and Buddhist images also, and people
Yeah.
get confused and like, oh my God, what is that symbol there? And it's because of the history of it, and they don't know. So I think it's that's what's important of understanding the origin of things,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
yeah,
All right. Well, let's talk about we got to get moving. So let's talk about our Wild Soul runes and then our Winter Sea Oracle. So um, I'm not even going to ask a question, because I want to jump into it and get to it. So Wild Soul runes is the reawakening of the ancestral feminine. This is about the reawakening of the ancestral feminine by Lara Valeda Vesta. This book highlights the feminine origin of the runes in context of an immersive course in rune practice. It is a beautiful book. It really is about you connecting very intuitively and deeply to the runes. Using inquiry and original translations along traditional rune poems and sacred art, Wild Soul Runes invites readers to develop their own wisdom connection with the runes through practice. The book is based on the premise that all of us possess the ability to receive divine information through rune practice. Rather than telling the reader what the runes mean, author Lara Valeda Vesta shares an interactive practice for readers to discover the unique ways that the runes speak to them. Really powerful and cool. The book covers the history of the runes, both in myth and through the connection with old European archaeological findings. This history offers evidence for the idea that the runes have a feminine origin, coming from the well of the Norns, the female triple giantesses who represent the fates in Norse myth. It introduces the concept of the runes as beings rather than simply an alphabet or magical tools. I love that so much. The purpose of the Wild Soul runes is to create a relationship with these beings through ancestral connection, personal gnosis, and ritual practice. Readers will learn how to make a rune altar, develop a daily ritual practice with the runes, honor the Germanic Anglo-Saxon wheel of the year, and craft a rune set and rune ceremonies for divination. So what do you think? Anything you got to say about this?
I think the book is very immersive. It's a very immersive practice. We had the opportunity to take a class with her also,
Yeah.
and it's a very interesting approach to the runes, because it is really about personal gnosis, and she talks about it and how we can claim that. And also, a lot of women are afraid to pick up the runes because it's mostly considered like a cis male thing, so it's great to see this approach as well, to know that there's also, obviously they have female deities also as well, so
Yes, wonderful. All right, our second to the last thing is our Winter Seer Animal Oracle deck. So I'm going to ask a question for this one. What is your favorite winter animal that you associate with winter? Animal that you associate with winter. What's your favorite one? Um, so go ahead and put that in chat. Go ahead and put
I'm
that
like
in the
thinking about
comments.
it too. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we don't really think about it here. Oh,
Yeah.
Dia says that book sounds awesome. Definitely adding it to my reading list. Yeah, it's a really good book. All right. Um, what's your favorite animal that you associate with winter? So gain the wisdom of long revered creatures from northern climes, experience Celtic and Norse lore in a brand new way with this exquisite oracle deck. Winter Seer Animal Oracle shows you how to deepen your divination practice through the wisdom of 56 marvelous creatures native to northern climates, from salmon. Oh, here's some hints. Maybe these are your favorite winter animals: salmon and magpie to badger and bear. Featuring Ciolo Thompson's impressive watercolor illustrations, these cards bolster your readings with their stunning details, and the accompanying guidebook uses the mythology of bygone days to inspire your modern life. So it's a nice big box, I'm not even going to open it because we're going to be wrapping up soon. But what's your favorite winter animal? What's your favorite winter animal, Honoreo?
For me, I would say the groundhog probably.
Hiding.
Yeah,
Hiding in winter.
I love groundhogs and rodents in
Oh,
general, like type of a
so
capybara,
cute.
but that's not a. I love
That's
the
not a winter.
capybara.
And you know what I love is that beautiful white rabbit with the little black tip on its ears, and it goes through the snow and leaves little footprints. Oh, so cute. So cute. I love that. Bear, time to hibernate, says Dia. That's a good
There you
one, Dia.
go.
Love what says, I
Oh,
love deer. They're so serene. I know. A deer in snow. So beautiful. The wolf, says Helen. Oh, that's a good one for winter. I like those animals that change color to white in the winter and then brown in the summer. Chickadees, says Catherine. Did chickadees hang around in the winter where you are? So cute. All those little cute little birds, little chubby birds. So cute. Anybody else? Oh, Lady Vader says, is there a type of cloth or surface? Oh, best for casting runes on. You can really do any surface, but we have some beautiful velvet cloths at the Parlour of Wonders that are absolutely gorgeous. But really, I like to do it on any cloth. I like to have a cloth down for sure. But yeah, you might, I mean, if you want to go super traditional, you might use a hide or a skin to do it. But yeah, you could use a velvet cloth or beautiful cloth. Yeah. Love it. All right. So our Winter Seer Animal Oracle is also on sale and you get it at 15% off. All right. Last thing that we're going to share, our free ebook. This is a free thing for all of you. And I'm going to give you the link to get it for free. 7 secrets to supercharge your spell work. So imagine going into a curiosity shop, going to the bookshelves in the back, and finding a dusty old grimoire filled with the secrets that will take your spell work to the next level. My ebook, 7 Secrets to Supercharge Your Spellwork, is that arcane spellbook. It's a true labor of love, something I worked very hard to create along with my ebook designer, Rachel Gutek, just for you curious seekers. It's filled with practical tips to empower your spellwork and get real results. It's presented in a fun to read format with gorgeous old time illustrations, and it will help you to smash through your anxiety and become the master magician you were meant to be. If you ever wanted to find the key to making your magic spells really work, well, you finally found it. And I am giving it away for free. If you go to that link, you sign up. Normally, you can purchase it. If you don't want to sign up, you can purchase it for $20. But if you sign up for the Spell Squad, which is just to sign up on my email list, I will give you this ebook for free. You will get it in your inbox. So that's my little gift to you, in appreciation for you being a part of my world. So go ahead to that link and do that. All right. So now Buchanan, you are going to pull the name. We're going to look at the orders that have come in. So get your orders in now, and then you'll be in the running. We're going to look at the orders that have come in and give you a last chance to order before we draw the winner for our raffle. If you have purchased any of the spotlighted items during the live stream, you are eligible for our giveaway. And this week we are giving away Wild Soul Runes. Thank you to Wiser Books for giving us this book to give away to you guys. Wild Soul Runes, Reawakening the Ancestral Feminine. If you purchase the book, don't worry, you won't get 2 books. We will just deduct the price of the book off of your order. So don't worry if you've already ordered this book. But if you haven't ordered this book and you win it, we'll put it into your box with your order. All right. So don't forget, if you're a member of the Coven and you make a purchase, you get an additional discount and an additional entry into the giveaway if you purchase during the live stream. And if you want to find out about being in the Coven, there's lots and lots of cool things besides that for being in the Coven. Just go to coven.vip. All right. So I will put up the QR codes for each of the things just to go over the spotlighted items one last time. Let's see. We've got the bone rune set. That was one of our items. Super gorgeous, beautiful. Love it. I really love this rune set. It's one of my favorites. To give strength and courage, bone charm with that beautiful Icelandic bind rune on it. Amethyst gemstone rune set is also on sale and one of our highlighted items. The Icelandic Wayfinder Rune amulet is on sale for 15% off. Our domovic house gnome candle, really Tomten or Nise, if you want to take them in that direction, that's on sale as well. The book Norse Divination, the book Wild Soul Runes is also on sale and in our giveaway. And the Winter Seer Animal Oracle deck. Those are all part of the spotlighted items. And okay, so are you ready, Honoreo? Okay, Honoreo, for your birthday present, you get to announce who the winner is. Last time we were here, he just blurted it out. But I want to get a big build-up. All right, who's going to be the winner to win a copy of Wild Soul Runes? Thank you to Red Wheel Wiser Books for donating this. All right, who's it going to be? Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll.
The winner is Cindy.
Cindy, you won. Yay. Oh my gosh, you guys. Every week we give away a different thing. Next week, we're not going to be here, but on the 24th, we will be back. Our topic is going to be evil eye magic. A super great topic. And my co-host will be Miss Kelly. I want to thank you, everyone who joined us here live at the Magical Mystery Marketplace. Thank you for your comments and questions. We love having you here. And we are looking forward to September 24th when our topic will be Evil Eye. My co-host will be Miss Kelly. Don't forget to join us here on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter at 6 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Mountain, 8 p.m. Central, and 9 p.m. Eastern, right after the live Magic Q&A Tea Party. And if you'd like to join me for the live Magic Q&A Tea Party, it's free and it's fun and it takes place over Zoom 1 hour before the Magical Mystery Marketplace. All you have to do to join us is to go to spellsquad.com and sign up and you'll get a free ebook too. That ebook I just showed you, 7 Secrets to Supercharge Your Spell Work. So you guys, if you would like, Honoreo is one of the readers at Parlour of Wonders. I'm a reader. Honoreo's a reader. Everyone's a reader at the Parlour of Wonders, except for my kid who comes and helps and my boyfriend that sometimes comes and helps. They're not readers, but the rest of us are readers. Honoreo, me, the Love Witch, Bewitching Tarot, Miss Kelly does astrological reading. So check us all out by going to this link. You can get a reading with us, spend some time with us. We'd love to help you with whatever questions you have. I want to say thank you so much, you guys. Look, it's only 7:03. We did pretty good. I want to say thank you so much for being here. And once again, let's all wish happy birthday to Honoreo. He's going to turn 21 tomorrow.
21. Oh my God.
That's like a distant memory, isn't it? What was I even doing at 21?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. What was? Yeah. It's been that long.
Dia says, I've enjoyed these witchy QVC nights. We have so much fun with you, and we're so grateful for you guys being here. It's so much fun having you here. Benny says, thank you. Yeah, come every week. Even if you make a little purchase every week, you're in the running for a giveaway. And the giveaway, it's a great giveaway because maybe 10 people order. It's not that many. So you got a good chance of winning. So it's great to join you. Don't forget, this coupon is good for another 2 days. Coven members, your coupon is good till Saturday, so you got lots of chance to use your coupon if you want to get something later. Benny's saying happy birthday. Lots of birthday wishes for you. Everybody loves Honoreo. He's the sweetest. Shannon says happy birthday again, Honoreo. Thank you all. Yeah, he's the sweetest. You're lovable. You're a lovable fella. What can I say? Is there anyone that doesn't love you? Do you have any enemies? I don't think you do.
I'm sure I do.
Well, it's because you did something right. All right. If
Yeah.
it's like if you don't have any, if everybody loves you, you're doing something wrong.
Haters
Because
gonna
that,
hate, baby.
yeah, exactly. Because if everybody loves you, you're just a love, which says I must be doing a lot right. It means you have an opinion and you have a backbone, and sometimes people won't agree with you. Oh well, so what? I don't care. All right, you guys have a great 2 weeks, everybody. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Happy anniversary of your 21st
That's
birthday,
more
says
like
Lady.
it. That's more like it.
There's Honorio.
Definitely.
Follow. Hey, here's a great birthday present you can give Honorio. Follow him on Instagram. Look at that cutie patootie there on Instagram. He posts lots of hot pictures of his naked chest. I just want to say that. If you want that, you'll get some of that there too. Get a
Oh
little
my
spice
gosh.
in there with that magic. What can I
Go
say?
follow me. Watch Show Us Your Deck. We're booked, which you'll get to see authors and the creators and learn about it. And
Yeah. All
yeah,
right, you guys. Well, we'll have some birthday fun tomorrow on Areo. Don't forget, don't bring your lunch. I'm buying you lunch tomorrow.
no
Buying everybody
chipotle.
lunch tomorrow. Yeah. All right. All right, you guys. Have a great 2 weeks. We'll see you back here in 2 weeks. And we're going to be with Miss Kelly and we're going to be talking about the evil eye. Oh my gosh, what a great topic. That's a fun topic. All right, you guys. Have a fantastic 2 weeks. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye, everybody. Bye.